Newspapers are dying. Once the engines of enormous wealth, their paywalls are crumbling. And soon, the only use for a newspaper will be to line a litter box. But I wouldn't use the National Post for that. I wouldn't want to insult my cat's arse. Desperate for something to bait its clickbait hook with, the National Post has settled on the sex appeal of Conservative leader Andrew Scheer, a man who looks like mayonnaise in a suit. The headline reads, Andrew Scheer's sex appeal, how the Tory leader stands up against two world-renowned political hunks. It asks the never-before-asked political question, screw, marry, kill. And since you asked, Trudeau sing Scheer. In the future, when historians ask the question, what killed newspapers, they'll be able to hold this article aloft and say, the National Post article unpacking Andrew Scheer did it. Say nothing of the reverse sexism in the article. If this had been written about female politicians, it would be viewed as the most sexist article of all time. It would be considered almost as sexist as if the National Post forgot to mention a female federal party leader in an article about party leaders. Oh, right, they did that too. The National Post neglects to mention Green Party leader Elizabeth May, presumably because she is a woman over 30 and the Post feels her age strips her of any sexuality. I disagree. As a young man, my passion for Elizabeth May burned hotter than the flames of 1,000 suns, and yet I long to be engulfed in the incandescence of her bespectacled beauty. Oh, Elizabeth! But alas, she turned me down. I blame reefer madness. Canadians don't want leaders they might screw. They want leaders who won't screw them. Recently, Singh suggested he would be comfortable if Quebec separated. If Justin Trudeau broke hearts the way he breaks campaign promises, the entire country would be sitting on the couch with a tub of ice cream. All Scheer has to do to win our hearts is shut up and not be either one of the other two leaders for a while. The article also states that aside from personal hygiene, the #1 trait that women seek out on online dating sites is a keen grasp of proper grammar. To that I say, at present, I find myself unrestricted romantically, and thus I prognosticate an advantageously amorous encounter maybe upon the horizon. Elizabeth. So get at me, boo. For the National, I'm sex ed Rex Murphy.
Laughter is part of a well-balanced diet. Don't forget to subscribe to 22 Minutes Below so we can do this again soon.